This is a short video about the classic emerald and diamond ring.
Now, when we talk about emeralds, just shut me up when you want to shut me up, because I can talk for hours on emeralds. I've been to emerald mines in 4 different countries. I love the emerald. It is the most incredible gemstone from nature. And depending on whether you're buying from a Brazilian emerald, a Zambian emerald, whether you're buying a Colombian emerald, they've all got their different sort of nuances. They have slightly different shades of green. The main thing with emeralds is you have to understand emeralds do have inclusions. So it is part of the way emeralds grow. Emeralds grow under immense amounts of pressure, immense amount of heat, minimum 20 million years to actually crystallize the emerald. So it's going to have a few lines and a few sort of a personality in there. If you can accept that, and if you like the fact that this is one of the most incredible gemstones, then for me, there is no finer engagement ring.
I think you're absolutely right. And there are many women these days who would potentially choose something such as a beautiful Colombian emerald or a Zambian emerald, or something that is really and I think that what is wonderful about emeralds is because they have their own personality. It kind of fits in if you have a very vibrant personality, for example, or if you're someone that doesn't want the norm and you want something really special. We certainly have someone who is a good friend of ours who has a very big personality, and she chose an emerald engagement ring, and it is sensational, and it really does get people talking, because let's face it, we all get used to seeing diamond rings, but if you really want to be sort of break tradition, but still keep it in many ways traditional and classic, then go with a beautiful top quality emerald.
It is one of those gemstones that breaks all conventions. When you talk about diamonds, we're always talking about clarity and things like that, but when you talk about the emerald, we call it the jardin of the emerald, a French word, of course, for garden, because it has got that real nature feel to it. And if you go back through history, from Cleopatra times through to Shakespeare times, the emerald was probably the #1 ring to celebrate love. So it is very romantic, it's very traditional, and everyone has its own personality, because no 2 emeralds will have exactly the same arrangement of lines within there, with its own, what we call the fingerprint of nature.
Agreed. But yeah, I think if you're going to look for something that is ultimately going to last the test of time, and you really want something that is going to allow you to express more than just a diamond can do, because let's face it, I mean, there are a lot of diamonds in the world and diamonds are rare, but when you're talking about a fine quality emerald, and we know probably as much as anybody else, they are so difficult to come across, that if you have a look at our Gemporia website, because we have some incredible top grade beautiful emeralds. If you're looking for that special piece, you're looking for something other than perhaps the traditional engagement ring, then my goodness me, I think you'll be knocked, your socks will be knocked off.
Yeah, and one thing with emeralds though, do make sure you can trust your retailer, because I can find emeralds in the ground that are as little as £1 per carat. I mean, they're completely opaque, have no life, no glow in them. But I can also find an emerald in the ground that is way more expensive than a diamond. I recently found some emeralds in Zambia that were valued at £70,000 per carat. So each little one that was a carat was 70,000. That's way beyond the price of a diamond of the same size. So if you see an emerald deal, make sure you know who the retailer is, because it is one of those where what else in nature can have something that's worth £1 or 70,000? Same colour, because it's always green. There's no other colour for an emerald. It's one of the few gemstones that only comes in one colour. So from the same mine with the same colour, it can cost £1 a carat or £70,000 a carat. So it's all down to quality, and that quality you measure on the glow, what we call the life within the emerald. So choose your emerald supplier wisely, and if you do that, you're going to end up with an emerald that is something that is totally individual, totally unique, and like no other gemstone on the planet.